April 1st is coming up, and Thrive Outside can use your help to support our schools and our children, and I'd like to take just a few minutes to tell you why. Okay, so April 1st is a day referred to as 401 Gives. What Rhode Island and some of the other organizations have done was pull together one single day where we can get people to consciously help support local charities. Thrive Outside can use your support because many of these days, although we'll take donations any day, 401 Gives, there's lots of organizations that will get bonuses and matching funds. So hopefully you can watch this video and or click on the link to follow the link on how you can directly support, but also maybe you can just share the post with your friends and family if you're not in a position to directly donate. But I want to take a minute to tell you why it's so important and how it just struck home with me. So it's a Sunday morning, and as usual, I watch the news, and looking, all of a sudden I look up, and it's negative. It's the war, it's inflation, gas prices, and I find myself getting aggravated because I'm thinking about heating my greenhouses with this cold snap coming through. But I'm looking over at my son, and he's got his head in his phone. But then he's looking up the TV, and he's putting his head on his phone, and he's going up in the TV, and he's going back and forth. And then at that point, it realized that I'm getting engrossed in my own little world and my own little frustrations. But my son is sitting back, and even though he's got his head in his phone, he's taking it all in. And it amazes me how much more capable they are of multitasking and taking it all in than we give them credit for. I mean, they could be sitting there with his head in his phone, listening to the news and yelling at his brother in another room eating his snacks. And that really struck home to me that I'm like, okay, I have to consciously shut this TV off, get outside. And within 15 minutes of working in the greenhouse, checking on things, I'm already feeling better myself and less stressed. Yell at my son, I don't care what you do, get outside. Within 5 minutes, he's out there. I see him in his zombie apocalypse gear, running around, hunting any zombies that may be attacking the backyard. So I know, Mom may not care for the topic of what he's doing, but it was amazing how just consciously saying, okay, shut it off, get outside. And they're outside all the time, but it's so easy to get sucked right into all the stress in the world that within 5 minutes, he's forgotten all about it. He's using his imagination, he's running around the backyard, but more importantly, within 10 minutes, he's already bored. And he comes over and now he's asking me, what am I doing in the greenhouse? What am I working on? Why am I doing it? And it was amazing how just being 10, 15 minutes of being bored, being outside, he wasn't stressed anymore. Neither one of us were even thinking about anything that was going on in the world. And all of a sudden, he was just genuinely inquisitive as to what was going on in the greenhouse, why I was doing it. And then now on Friday nights, sometimes they're asking me to go out and work in the greenhouses. And it really drove home to me why Thrive Outside is so important and why I got involved with it. Because it's opportunities like this. We're taking schools and we're trying to implement some of these outdoor learning landscapes in schools and giving schools the opportunity to just teach traditional classroom outside, or maybe introducing some of the trades, or just any opportunity to get the kids outside, getting their hands dirty. And it's amazing how fast they become open and more focused on whatever the topic is that they're talking about at the time. There are other people that can talk to you more detail about the science and the proper terminology for what the kids express themselves. But for me, I just know it works. And I know that when my children or myself are outside, I'm just more open and to relaxing and focused on whatever the topic is that we're talking about. Less distractions in general. It just works, and we could use your help. Thanks.